Good evening. This is Lama Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School, and this is the third video for the follow-along homework series for the first week. This video is especially formulated for odd-numbered evenings. And that's not something I just made up. We're going to focus more on the fixed elemental permutations. Having said that, let's jump right in. We'll begin by screen sharing. Welcome to my desktop. On the in-breath, we're going to ask the rhetorical question, what noticing? On the out-breath, we're going to use the bookend chant to work through the passive visualization. On the crown of my head and those of all other sentient beings pervading space, on a white lotus and moon from pre-up his noble and supreme chin raising. He is brilliant white and, let's try that again. He is brilliant white and radiates the five lights. Handsome and smiling, he looks on with eyes of compassion. He has 4 hands, of his 2 are joined in Anjali, the lower 2 hold a crystal mala and a white lotus. Adorned with ornaments of hemp and jewels, he carries a deer across his shoulders. Amitabha crowns his head, his 2 feet are in the Vajra posture. His back rests against a stainless moon. He is the embodiment of all objects of refuge. What's that? You say you want more chanting? Don't worry, next week you'll get a little bit more. All right, it's time for some mantra meditation. So we're going to begin with our counting our mala upon our right index finger. On the in-breath, we silently and mentally recite the rhetorical question, how sitting? Om. 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 Now, while in addition to counting your mala using your right index finger, please touch your left index finger to its thumb. How relax into the awareness of this body. Ma. 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 Now, please count your mala exclusively upon your left index finger while giving the digits of your right hand a rest. May rays from Shinrei upon my head transform each being's body into his body of light. This is great. It shows interdependence, it shows change, and it shows love. It's a great exercise. Ni. 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 And let us continue to count our mala upon our left index finger while simultaneously touching our right index finger to its thumb. And for those of you keeping track at home, that is our second double index gesture of the evening, the emphasis upon fixed air. During the in-breath, how could this body be appearing yet empty of anything independent to grasp? The opposite of empty is full. The opposite of independent is interdependent. So how could this body be appearing yet full of interdependence? And if it's full of interdependence, then it is empty of independence. Pond. Pond. Let's continue. Please count your mala upon your right middle finger while giving the digits of your left hand a rest. In the in-breath, we ask the rhetorical question, silently and mentally, how speaking? May. The consonants you pronounce like they're English, the vowels you pronounce like they're Spanish. May. May. That was cardinal water. We're now going to continue counting our mala upon our right middle finger while simultaneously touching our left middle finger to its thumbs. 2 left fingers, that means fixed water. In the in-breath, we silently and mentally recite the rhetorical question, how relax into the awareness of this speech. Om. 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 Please count your mala upon your left middle finger while giving the digits of your right hand a rest, and this is going to be mutable water. During the in-breath, please silently and mentally recite, may raise Mchen Rizig upon my head, transform each being's speech into his speech of the 6 syllables. Om. Om. Remember, our goal is not perfect visualization. Our goal is simple. Verbally, silently, and mentally recite certain things on the in-breath. Verbally intone on the out-breath. Let the subconscious do all the heavy lifting for you. One more repetition. Om. For this 4th exercise within the common denominator of speech, we're going to continue to count our mala upon our left middle finger while simultaneously touching the tip of our right middle finger to its thumb. 2 middle fingers is what? Fixed water. Which is mighty fine for your libido. How could this speech be resounding, yet empty of anything permanent to grasp? Om. Don't be afraid to let your jaw hang agape. Om. Om Ma. Now we turn to the mindset of contemplations. Please count your mala upon your right ring finger while giving the digits of your left hand a rest. Right ring finger by its lonesome means cardinal earth. On the in-breath, please silently and mentally recite the rhetorical question, what thinking, which increases our mindfulness. Om Mani. Om Mani. Om Mani. Please continue to count your ma upon your right ring finger while simultaneously touching the tip of your left ring finger to its thumb. 2 ring fingers means what? Fixed earth. During the in-breath, please silently and mentally recite the rhetorical question, how relax into the awareness of this mind. Some people would call this question rushing or active vipassana. I say it simply helps your insight. How relax into the awareness of this mind. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Please count your mala upon your left ring finger while giving the digits of your right hand a rest. Using just the left ring finger by its lonesome is mutable earth. During the in-breath, please mentally and silently recite, may rays from Chenri Zig upon my head transform each being's mind into his mind of mindfulness, insight, and compassion. Some people would say this is reading meditation, and I would say that's just fine, because in Tibetan Buddhism, we don't want to close our eyes. We want to keep them open. We ain't hiding from nothing. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme. Enjoy this week's exercises, because next week we will not be intoning, we'll be whispering the mantra several times per breath. Different dynamic. Om Mani Padme. We scroll down to the final mantra meditation exercise. While continuing to count our mala upon our left ring finger, simultaneously we shall touch the tip of our right ring finger to its thumb. 2 ring fingers in play mean fixed earth. During the in-breath, please silently and mentally recite this rhetorical question. How can this mind be lucid, yet as non-graspable as a vast, empty space? Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Welcome to the mastery of the 6-syllable mantra. As we turn the page, we start our first third of the silent meditation. This third is going to focus on mindfulness. On the in-breath, we will silently and mentally recite noticing, while actually noticing, although passively noticing, what's going on. It's not an active noticing where we say, first I'm going to notice this, then I notice that, then I'll notice that. No. We sit here and we notice whatever captures our attention, whether it's physical or circumstantial or emotional or intellectual or mnemonic or fantastic, coarse or subtle. On our out breath, we are going to silently and mentally recite relaxing while actually doing our best to relax. You'll notice right here, it is written, advance mala upon out breath. That is why the word relaxing is in bold. We're going to do this for a quarter mala. So persist in counting your mala upon your left ring finger while simultaneously touching the tip of your right ring finger to its thumb. This is fixed earth, and the fixed modality is the star of this meditation session. Enjoy the ride. You might notice that your eyes tend to roll down towards the floor. You might spontaneously notice a place 1 to 2 meters in front of you. That's okay. Don't try staring holes through your carpet. That'll just give you a headache. Simply enjoy a relaxed gaze. That concludes the first third of our sun meditation. You saw the camera move because I was moving the computer out of the way so I could have an unimpeded view of the floor. Now we come to the insight third of our silent meditation. You'll notice that this time it's the in-breath noticing that's bold, while the out-breath relaxing is not. That's because now we're going to advance the mala upon the in-breath. Doing so will help us to relax deeper and deeper into our present moment experience, increasing our insight. So please count your mala upon your left middle finger while simultaneously touching the tip of your right middle finger to its thumbs. A double gesture means fixed. That's the modality is fixed, and the element is water. You'll notice your body will want to gaze straight ahead, and that's lovely. That's as it ought to be. If you don't notice that, don't worry. In a few weeks, you will. Now we prepare for the final third of our silent meditation, which is approximately 7.5 minutes in duration. You'll notice this time, neither the in-breath nor the out-breath is bold. That's because we're going to divide the labor between the two breaths. During the in-breath, we're going to extend the thumb. During the out-breath, we're going to pull with the thumb, thus advancing the mala. Please count your mala upon your left index finger while simultaneously touching the tip of your right index finger to its thumb. Double gesture means it's a fixed modality. So we're working with fixed air right now. One of the more laid back of the elemental permutations. During this exercise, in time you will feel your eyes being drawn to the sky. So sit in front of a window while you do this meditation, or do it outside with earbuds. Anywho, as weather permits, sit in front of your window. And if the sun's already gone down, cool, just turn the lights off and you'll be able to see through your window into the sky quite well. Noticing, relaxing. If you feel some muscle strain in the tissues surrounding your eyes, then perhaps for 3 to 9 breaths, you can gently close your eyes. Please gently open your eyes and gently gaze upon the sky. That concludes the silent meditation feature of this session. Now it's time for the Buddha bowing. We've generated a lot of energy. We don't want that energy getting stuck in any of our joints or our soft tissues. So you could do something physical like, whoops, there goes the postman. I'll be right back. Oh, goodness!
Jigme out? Alright, Jigme.
Hey, man. Actually, I'm teaching a class right now, so I have to agree. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I wanted to go to a class. It's every Tuesday.
That's already the Wednesday series will start in the first week of February.
I'll talk to you later.
Let me get you an invitation.
What all do I gotta bring?
A cushion to sit on and
Beads?
yes, some beads. I'll hook you up with Lou.
How much is it about?
The beads.
The classes.
It's by donation.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
yeah, whatever you can afford.
So I did change my diet.
Cool.
And I'm drinking like. How do you have a weak immune system just from a young age?
I have no one really knows.
Hereditary.
Gail thinks it's some actually. I gotta get back to class right now. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, let's do some Buddha bowing. Open up either your yoga blanket or your yoga mat, depending upon whether you have carpets or hardwood floors. And we're going to do 14 repetitions, which is about 1/8 of a mala. Please count your mala upon your left index finger. Hands overhead, touch the heel of the palm to your crown, touch the big knuckle at the base of your thumbs to your forehead, touch the tip of your index finger to your lips, touch the knuckle at the base of your thumbs to your sternum. Drop down into a squat wherein the relationship between your thighs and your calves is approximately 90 degrees. Reach forward, catch yourself on your hands, Use your arm and chest muscles to lower yourself to your knees and your forehead. Reach forward. Drop your elbows to the mat and hinge forward. Now reach forward again. Hands together. Elbows into the mat. Straighten your arms. Retract your arms. Lift up your feet, and use your core muscles to thrust your pelvis forward. Stand up. Congratulations, you've done a bow. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, a perfect Buddha adorning your head, you look upon all beings with eyes of compassion. Chenri Zigwe, bow to you. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, a perfect Buddha adorning your head, you look upon all beings with eyes of compassion. Chenri Zigwe, bow to you. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, a perfect Buddha adorning your head, you look upon all beings with eyes of compassion. Chenri Zigwe, bow to you. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, a perfect Buddha adorning your head, you look upon all beings with eyes of compassion. Chenri Zigwe, bow to you. Lord, white in color, and oopsie, lost my place. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, perfect Buddha adorning your head. You look upon all beings with eyes of compassion. Chenri Zigwe, bow to you. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, a perfect Buddha adorning your head. You look upon all beings with eyes of compassion. Chenri Zigwe, bow to you. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, a perfect Buddha adorning your head. You look upon beings with eyes of compassion. Chenri Zigwe, bow to you. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, a perfect Buddha adorning your head. You look upon all beings with eyes of compassion. Chenri Zigwe, bow to you. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, a perfect Buddha adorning your head. You look upon beings with eyes of compassion. Chenri Zigwe, bow to you. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, a perfect Buddha adorning your head. You look upon beings with eyes of compassion. Chenri Zigwe, bow to you. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, a perfect Buddha adorning your head. You look upon beings with eyes of compassion. Chenri Zigwe, bow to you. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, a perfect Buddha adorning your head. You look upon all beings with eyes of compassion. Chenri Zigwe, bow to you. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, a perfect Buddha adorning your head. Look upon beings with eyes of compassion. Chenri Zigwe, bow to you. Last one, make it count. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, a perfect Buddha upon your head. You look upon all beings with eyes of compassion. Chenri Zigwe, bow to you. All right. Raise yourself for more camera movement. And let's take a moment to fold up our yoga mats, get those bad boys out of the way. All right. Well, we've generated a lot of positive energy, and now we're going to invest it into universal well-being. Join me in the triplet chant, even though you're probably out of breath. The physical appearance of myself and others is like the body of the noble one. Sounds all like the body. Oopsie. Sounds all like the melody of the 6 syllables, also like the expansive great wisdom. By this merit may we quickly accomplish Avalokiteshvara and establish every being without exception in that state. Excellent. What we just said was, hey, because everyone is appearing yet not graspable, and resounding and yet graspable, and lucid and yet not graspable, may each living being on each world become enlightened in the most wonderful way. Well, my friends, I invite you to make use of these follow-along videos every morning and every evening for the next 6.5 days until your next class. If you do, you'll be prepared for that class and you'll get more out of it. You got questions? No problem. Write them out in extreme detail in the comment area below, and I'll do my best to address them in a video sometime this week. May you and yours be healthy and happy.